All right. Welcome back. I'm sorry. It's too loud. Welcome back. Welcome. Welcome back. I'm sorry about that. Had a little bit of an audio problem, but we're back up and going.
Basket scored by number 21, Jonathan Stevens.
Jonathan Stevens just knocked it in.
Checking into the Hornets, number 5, Maurice Love, and number 32, Marcus Cheeks.
It'll be Tucker ball. Now they're going to call a push off. Call a push off on Joshua Parker. Trying to use that elbow, that forearm to clear him some space, get him some room. I told him you got to be a little bit older. You got to have your superstar level defined if you want to get away with that call. He's going to be there, but he's just not quite there, not quite yet. In the corner, going baseline, laying it up. Strong move right there, Datron Poole for the two. Pump fake. They'll kick it back out to Adonis. Adonis passes down low, and he wanted to bring the Bryce Brown wanted to bring it. If he was playing on a 9-foot rim, that would have been nasty. Bryce knocks down the first one.
Makes first attempt. Number 10, Conrad Williams checks back in for the Tigers and rolls back on the court for the Hornets.
Boom, Bryce down, knocks down number 2.
Brown makes good on the second free throw.
Hey, do not take your behind to that sideline. They're attacking.
You hear Coach Green over there. That's one of the great things about being down here on press row. You're right between the coaches and you hear everything that's going on. Oh, turnover. He got away with the travel, so the ball don't lie. That's what they always tell me. That's the playground rule. We've been here all day. We're at the Verizon Hoops for a Cure Classic at St. Francis High School. Good heads-up play. Harp getting rid of that ball. It went straight back to the corner. It's back the way Coach told him not to go. Oh, but they made it pay. Hart with the assist to Melo. Oh, almost got away with one. Jumper from the side. Splash. Jonathan Stevens with the soft touch. Peterkin coming back in the game, getting out Poole. They're going to call a foul. My favorite thing about when they call a foul on a young man, he gives that look around like, who, me? Couldn't have been me. Yes, son, it was you. Oh, backcourt. Got away with one. Oh, he missed him on the baseline, but he'll lay it in himself.
Marcus Cheeks on the last basket for the Hornets.
Three ball. Jonathan comes up a little short on that one.
Coach Hartree wants a timeout.
And Coach Hartree is not happy with what he sees, so he's going to call a timeout. You got about 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this first half. Exciting game right here. Tucker and Hapeville Charter, high pace, fast paced game.
Sports and the 5th annual Verizon Blue Classic.
We're back live. Hapeville down by 11. Good hands. Oh, he missed the bunny. Tucker gets it out of there. Stevens will calm everything down, and he was wide open in the backside. And he'll flush it down for two.
Scored by number 10, Bryce Brown. Take that high lane, stretch it.
Conrad flushes it down for two. You hate to see when a team plays great defense like that and then just to have one breakdown and leave a man wide open for the two-handed flush. Long range from Bryce Brown. He knocks it down for three.
Basket scored by number 0, Bryce Brown.
Strong rebound, put back. Peterkin's a beast down there. He's been working hard. Peterkin has about 5. I think he has 6 on the night so far.
Now committed, number 14, Peterkin at the free throw line for Hapeville. Barnes makes the first attempt as number 20 on the screen checks back in for Tucker.
Peterkin knocks it down. Adonis grabs the rebound and he throws it away. Peterkin gets it, but he turns it back over. Stevens has it. Stevens will break it up. They're going to call a foul away from the ball. Foul on Reggie Hart. Reggie's like a little gnat out there. He's always in the ear somewhere, aggravating somebody. Reggie's always around. Well, we're in the double. That's why they held that off. Oh. It's a good thing we are in the double bonus. Got to give them a little chance at redemption. And he'll miss both. Might have got away with a travel. He turned it over. They'll give it up. Oh, showtime! Strong dunk right there. Bryce shows he had some hops. He smelled that one. He felt that one right there. He was ready to get in the open court. Spin move, turns around. Poole will go to the line for two. Poole will get the shooter's roll.
He's going to pull the free throw lines. It's the first attempt.
Rim not very kind this second time. Parker will set things up, kick it off to Brown. Brown will go down the lane and throw up the floater off the backboard. The bank is open.
Bryce Brown off the glass for the bucket.
Just a little bit out of control right there. That's exactly right. You heard Coach Green over there say we got to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. And that's what's going on with the Hornets from Hapeville Charter. They're shooting themselves in the foot all game long. Parker's playing around up top. Another foul on Hart. Tyler Payne will go to the line and shoot two. Hits the front of the rim and lets it roll on to the backboard and drop on in. They call it the shooter's roll. He knocked down the second one. Oh, good pass, find the man right up underneath the basket. Peterkin gets two. Credit Hart with the assist. You see Coach Green working the official real hard. He's making sure the ref earns all his money tonight. He's working them hard over there on the sideline. Simmons will knock that. Stevens knocks down that second free throw. 38 seconds to go in the half. They find the man deep. Peterkin's back there. Peterkin's working on the block. He'll get it, kicks it out. Three ball, no good. Follows his own shot, doesn't get it. Adonis grabs the rebound, hands it off to Parker. 20 seconds to go in the half. They're going to set up for one shot. Parker's having fun.
Foul committed. Number 24, Joshua Parker at the free throw line for the Tigers. Parker makes first attempt.
Parker knocks down the first shot.
Number 13, Sterling Cross.
7.9 seconds to go in the half. Parker to the line. And boom. He's good on the next one. Oh, and he runs into his own man. Call the foul on number 1, White. Tolbert knocks down the first one.
Nicholas Tolbert at the free throw line for the Hornets makes the first attempt.
Lane violation.
9 violation.
Violation on Marcus Cheeks. 4.8 seconds to go in the half. Let's see if Tucker can get off one.
Number 10, Bell checking in for the Hornets.
Oh.
Reggie Hart back on the court for Hapeville.
Jumper at the buzzer. Lavaris Peterkins knocks down the soft jumper. That'll cut the lead. Well, going into halftime, the score, Tucker 40, Hapeville Charter 22. We're here at the Verizon Hoops for a Cure Classic at St. Francis High School. Exciting game going on right now, but we're at halftime, and we'll see you back in about 10 minutes. Hello. Hello, welcome back to the Verizon Hoops Classic. We're out here. I'm going to let this young man introduce himself, partially because I forgot his name just that quick, but you will never forget his game. How you doing today, sir? And your name is?
Josh Coleman, senior of St. Francis High School.
Josh Coleman, senior from St. Francis High School. Josh is sitting down in front of me. You know, we look even because we're sitting down right now, but it's a pretty big kid. What are you, about 6'6", 6'5"? What are you?
6'10".
See, I gave him 5 inches too short. He's 6'10". Dominant player in the post. I remember him from last year when we called the North Christian game he played. He had a pretty impressive game. It was so impressive that he is signed to go to Coastal Carolina University. He will become a Chanticleer. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, you did. Chanticleer.
Chanticleer. They shout "Go Chants" at Chanticleer. I have a very good friend. I'll tell you about her later when she goes. She runs track at the University of the Coastal Carolina University. Now, all the colleges in the world, I'm pretty sure you were recruited by more than one. What made you decide to go to Coastal Carolina University?
The area was nice. I always wanted to be around a beach, and I've always dreamed not to go to Georgia. But my big decision was the coach, Coach Ellis. He's a big man's coach. He works with big men, and I think with him as my coach, I can develop. And I really like the assistant, Stacy Falmore, who recruited me very hard.
Okay, great thing. Now, you're a basketball player. You're pretty good. You're a big man. Now, what makes you stand out? What's so special about your game? What makes Mr. Coleman stand out?
What's special about my game is when I get it on the post, I can make a good post move, and when I don't get it, I can pass it out really quickly, and I can trust my teammates to either get me the ball back if I can post up again or get the ball out for a quick assist.
Okay, a big man who's not afraid to kick it out. You do have quite a few talented players over there at St. Francis who don't mind you kicking it out to them. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully they return the favor and pass it back down to you. Now, you're going to college next year. It's a lot more than that basketball court out there. What are you planning on majoring in CCU?
I plan on majoring in physical therapy.
Physical therapy, that's not bad. I'm a history major myself, but physical therapy, we always need somebody to take care of us old guys when we pull something. And I'm going to tell you, you're young, you're invincible. But trust me, when you get you get close to my age, hey, you're going to pull one or two things, and those physical therapists charge us an awful lot of money to keep us healthy, man. Josh, I'm glad I got a chance to speak to you and chat with you, man. I wish you the best of luck. And as a matter of fact, we'll be calling your game later on tonight. So we're going to keep a lookout for you, Mr. Coleman. Good luck to you and best of luck to you.
Thank you very much.
All right. I love All right, we're back live. Second half action. The 3 knocked down. Bryce Brown start the quarter the same way he ended it. Heard the interview with Josh Coleman, youngster, signed to go to Coastal Carolina. Heck of a talent. Big man. 6'10". Coastal Carolina. Strong move to the hoop. No over the back call. Hello, fans. I'm on the sideline. We're live on the game. I'm Coach Drew Catton, head coach of St. Francis. How you doing today, Coach?
Doing fine, thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem, Coach. I'm glad to have you here right now. You've been around the block a little while. How long have you been at St. Francis, Coach?
I started my 5th year. I was assistant 4 years. And prior to that, I spent 22 years at the college level. So it's been really a great thing to be here at the high school level. Really honored and privileged to be able to be the head coach this year for St. Francis.
Okay. Now, speaking of St. Francis and being on the college level, now you have some college talent over there at St. Francis. Look like you can have a nice mid-major roster over there at St. Francis.
Yeah, we have some very good players. We have our senior Malik Beasley that's committed to Florida State, signed with them on Thursday. One kid is not playing right now. Another senior, Kaiser Gates, signed with Xavier out of Ohio in Cincinnati. He's a tremendous player. And then our 6'9" center, Josh Coleman, signed with Coastal Carolina. And then we have a junior, Kobe Simmons, who's top 25 in the 2016 class. So yeah, we're very fortunate to have some really good players, very talented young men, but more importantly, they're all great kids, great young men. Take care of their academics, take care of themselves off the court. So very lucky to coach those quality young men.
You know, that's one thing I like about coaches. Coaches are going to bring the honest truth, the honest, good to nothing truth. Josh Coleman, great youngster. I just talked to him minutes ago. Like I said, I've seen him play a couple of times with AAU all throughout the summer, and
right.
I just like the kid. He seems like a good kid. But I asked him, I said, how tall are you? He said, I'm 6'11".
Yeah. He might be close to 6'10", but we measure him at 6'9", or listen, but he might be close to 6'10" now. But yeah, he's still growing. He might hit another spurt. But Josh is, we're not going to see his best basketball here at St. Francis. He's a big, and a lot of times the big post players develop a little bit slower and different rate than our guards. And Coastal Carolina's getting a kid that's going to play extremely hard. He's going to give everything he's got for his teammates. He's a good screener, sets ball screens, rebounds, defends, hedges on ball screens well. Still developing his offense, but for us, he's been a great job for us defensively and rebounding over the last 2 years.
Well, Well, that's perfect, Coach. That's perfect. That's what you like to hear about a kid who will not only sacrifice himself for the team because he realizes this is a great thing. And when you're 6'10", 6'11", whatever you are, hey, stuff will happen for you.
Right.
When you're that big and you have a good work ethic.
Yeah, and he does. Yeah, he works extremely hard. Good kid.
Okay. Now, what's on the horizon for St. Francis? What can we expect out of you guys this year?
Well, I think if we get Kaiser Gates back and we got a couple guys coming from football, that's our depth will be a lot better than it is at this point. We have some good young players in our program, but we're an explosive offensive team. If we continue to improve on the defensive end, we could be a very good team again this year and have a chance to compete for the state tournament again. Our schedule's really hard. We're playing Laney out of Augusta tonight, who's I think one of the best teams in the state, regardless of classifications. They've got some tremendous players, and they're well coached. And then we're also playing Miller Grove. We're playing at Beaufort, and we're going to the City of Palms, which is a national tournament. And we're also back-to-back. Come home for 2 days ago, right to the Beach Ball Classic. So between now and January 1st, our guys are going to be really challenged with the schedule. We're going to play a lot of really top-notch talent and great teams. So our guys are excited about the challenge. And again, I think for us, it's all how we do on the defensive end. If we defend and rebound, I'm not worried about our offense. If we can score the basketball, we just have to get stops and make sure we're playing defense at the level and the intensity that we need to the teams we're going to be playing.
Now, coaches, you named some places and some tournaments and some teams that you guys are facing. You guys are definitely not afraid to go out there and play anybody. And I love to see that, Coach.
Yeah, last year, we're a single A private school. Obviously, we have some talented players going to Division I schools, and we lost 7 games last year, and we lost to GAC, who won the state championship 2A. We lost to Miller Grove, who won the 5A for the 6th straight year. We lost to Morgan County, who won the 3A. We beat Pebblebrook, who went to the 6A Final Four. We beat Shiloh, who made it to the 6A quarterfinals. So we play a good schedule. We played a great team out of Charlotte. I think it's Providence Day last year over at Norcross High School, and I think they either went pretty far in their class and maybe even won it. But so we like to play really good teams, and we don't shy away from a challenge. So we'll see how we handle it this year.
And Coach, I think one thing I love about high school ball now, a lot of these kids are getting exposed. They're getting to see a lot of different places when they go to a tournament like the Isle of Palm. Right. I remember when I came along, it was the beach ball. It was
beach ball.
Nothing but beach ball classic.
Yeah.
And now when you have the Chick-fil-A Classic, which SUV, we will be bringing Chick-fil-A Classic, the Isle of Palms, beach ball. I love to see all that talent in one place, Coach. It's a testament to you and your coaching ability that you can get your team invited there, Coach.
Well, yeah, I think it's all, I don't know if it's much to do about coaching. I think it's about the players we have. The guys are ranked so hard, and they've put the work in. They've been out. They play every day. They go every summer and play in and they go up against the best players in the country, and they earn their rankings. And you take a kid like Beasley for us, who really after his sophomore year came out of nowhere in his junior year, and from his junior to starting his senior year is rising up the ranks, and that's just all due to him. It's his hard work. He's a relentless worker. He works out all the time. Our other guys are in the gym all the time working on their game, and it's a testament to our players more so than it is to the coaching. So I'm excited about having those guys in our program.
Oh yeah, it's a good thing. It's a great thing to have talent like that at your program. Now, Coach, not only I want to put you on the spot around here. Now, you've been at St. Francis for 5 years, so you've been in the Atlanta area for quite a few, 4 years as an assistant. Now, I like to put the people on the spot. I didn't ask you this before you came here.
Roll, stay there, stay with him, Roll. Stay with him.
Give me an Atlanta greatest that you've seen in the Atlanta metro area. Cobb, Gwinnett, City of Atlanta, Clayton, Cal. Can you give me a starting 5 if you had to pick in your area, Coach?
Well, the Atlanta Celtics had 3 of them at one time. They had Dwight Howard, Randolph, what's the big kid, Randolph Morris, went to Kentucky, and then they had Josh Smith on the same team with a young Javaris Crittenden. So you might just pick that team, but there's been great players throughout Atlanta. There's too many to name, but there's players that Atlanta and Georgia get recruited. There was somebody did a breakdown I was watching of all the leagues in the Southeast, all the different college conferences, and how many guys signed with those conferences. That 30, 40, 50% of them were from Georgia, from the Southeast. So a lot of great players in the state. It's kind of hard to name them all, but obviously if you get a guy like Dwight Howard goes right to the pros, he would be number one on the list. Been an All-Pro all these years, but I watched him when I was an assistant at Georgia State. So. We're really good, but there's watch the Lamb kid go from junior over at Norcross, Jeremy Lamb, not being recruited by anybody to go to UConn, now playing for the Oklahoma Thunder, Oklahoma City Thunder. I mean, it's just the way the kid improved so much, a little bit like our kid Beasley's done, coming from out of nowhere. Really, I remember some teams coming in to recruit Jeremy Lamb when he was after his junior year that were like low to mid-major schools, and then he had a bust-out summer before his senior year, and now he's at Oklahoma City. So you never know who's going to rise up the ranks, and it's all about how hard these kids work. And basketball is huge in the city of Atlanta. It's huge in the state of Georgia. So you got a lot of kids that work at it and have dreams, and it's great to see these young men reach the goals that they set.
It's funny that you mentioned Lamb because just about 3 days ago we were in the barbershop and we were talking about Norcross. I get my hair cut in Norcross.
Yeah.
And the kid name escapes my mind just that quick. He was a senior the same year Stephen Curry was a senior in high school. He plays for the Lakers. He plays for Kentucky. I cannot think of the kid's name. He played basketball at Norcross. Yeah. He was an excellent running back. And he went to Kentucky, but he's playing for the Lakers tonight. We were just talking about the kid's name. God,
I don't remember him. Yeah, okay.
I cannot remember the kid's name.
Yeah.
This must have been about 10 years ago.
Yeah, but you see all the great players. Like this year, I've watched Jaylen Brown for the last 2 or 3 years, and what a tremendous player and athlete, strong, tough, and Wheeler's always good. Norcross is always good. There's so many good teams in the Atlanta area and in the Georgia area. It's fun to compete against the quality teams, quality coaching. We play Isaiah Wilkins was as good as anybody I've seen in the last couple of years. Going to go at Virginia, play for Coach Martin over at GAC. So we had a chance to compete against him. I really like Tookie Brown at Morgan County. I mean, we couldn't guard him last year. He's a tremendous player, and you can just name all the big kid at Morgan County that's down at Florida Atlantic. C.J. Turman. I mean, a lot of really good players, and I mean, I can't name them all, but it's fun to compete against those guys night in, night out, and our guys like to do that. They want to see where we stand as a team, and I tell them all the time, we get calls all the time about teams wanting to play us, so they say, Coach, sign them up. We like to play. Let's tip it up and play, and so we're excited about that. Excited about the challenge.
Well, you guys definitely stepped up to the challenge. Coach, I want to thank you for taking some time out to talk to me. I really appreciate it. And I want to wish you good luck, and I want to remind the viewers that we will be bringing up your game tonight.
Yeah.
We'll have you out here to end it up for us tonight, Coach.
Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to Laney's really, really good. They're, again, like I said, I think they're one of the best teams in the state, regardless of class. They've got 2 or 3 kids that have signed Division I, and Jay-Sean Brooks, I think is Jay-Sean's pretty sure how you pronounce it, but the Brooks kid's really good. I think they have a Coleman kid. They got a young kid named junior guard Zep Jasper's pretty good. So they're going to be a handful tonight. So we're going to have to play really well to win.
Well, Coach, thank you once again for taking some time out and talking to me. You have a good day. And good
all right, thanks. Appreciate it.
Well, we're back live action over here. Sorry about my scoreboard management. I'm kind of doing it all over here. We're going to take a time out here at the Verizon Hoops for a Cure Classic here at St. Francis School. 23 seconds to go in the quarter. They'll work it around on the baseline. Long three-pointer. He rushed it. Parker will corral it. Give it up to Adonis there. Alley. Oh, no, he missed it. A little bit of clock mismanagement. They weren't looking up top. We're going to go into the fourth quarter with the score, 63-40. Tucker on top. Hart pushing it up court. Lead pass just a little off. Peterkin with the follow. He'll go to the line and he'll shoot two.
Peterkin at the free throw line for the Hornets. First attempt is good. Peterkin knocks down both free throws. Basket scored by number 24, Joshua Parker.
Joshua Parker knocks it down. There's the steal. Tyler Payne will go to the line. He'll shoot two. Tyler knocks down the first one.
The line for the Tigers makes the first attempt.
He'll come up short on the second one. Tucker still applying pressure. The high arcing jumps on in.
Maurice Love with a field goal.
Maurice Love. Adonis has it up top. He double dribbles. What they call carry on him. He did something illegal. Just a bit too tall for him.
Coach Hartman wants a timeout.
Coach Harsher wants to think about it. You got to love a guy. They're up by 22. He's still over here coaching hard, man. That's what it's all about. All right, here we go. We're back. Fourth quarter, 6:44. Tucker's on top. Been on top comfortably all game. They'll run that motion offense. Jumper by Bryce. Oh. They're going to call a jump ball on that one. It'll be Tucker ball. Parker will have it going to the hole. Strip. Between the legs. Peterkins puts it up, knocks it down.
Basket scored by number 14, Peterkin.
Parker sends it over to Payne to Adonis. Brown has it up top on the wing. He'll pull it back out, restart that clock. Spin move, goes off his knee and lays it up. That might have been illegal, but hey, we'll take it. Turnover in the corner. Parker with another steal. Parker has been all over the ball all night long. Pesky little point guard. Carey. Turnover. Moving a little bit too much.
Hey, everybody go with the ball, man. Let's go.
Bryce will have it up top. Kick it out in the corner. Back to Parker. Parker set it up. Wave off a pick. Bryce putting on a little dribbling display on the top of the key. Payne has it back to Adonis. He'll give it back to Bryce. That's where he likes to work. Blocky threw that hip out there. Oh, they actually called a block on. They called a block on Hapeville. I thought they called it on Adonis. Adonis kind of threw the hip out there. Bryce knocks down that first that first free throw. He knocks down free throw number 2.
And makes good on the free throw attempt.
The long 3, no good. They're going to call holding. Parker on line for 2. Knocks down the first one.
That's where Parker at the free throw line makes the first attempt.
Oop, knocks down the next one. Turnover. Parker gives it up. It'll be Tucker ball.
Number 3, Jared Colbert checking in for the Hornets. Number 1, 13, 2.
Now it looks like Coach Archer is going to clear the bench. Let everybody get a little bit of playing time tonight. 3 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the ball game. Let some of the youngsters get in there. Tucker's going to run that offense. Man to man, they're going to pick and roll away. It'll stay here.
Number 32, number 22 checking in for the Hornets. Thank you, James. Number 10, Shamari Bell checking in for Hapeville.
And he knocks down the next one.
Colbert makes good on the second free throw.
They'll kick it out. 3 ball, no good. Nelson will bring it up court. Nelson's ripped. And the lay-in is good. Don't have a name for the youngster, but his name is in the book. Oh.
Number 0, Colbert back to the free throw line.
Tolbert knocks down the first one. He knocks down 3 of them. Kennedy Shepard's on the line. Ooh. Came up real short on that one.
Kennedy Shepard at the free throw line.
Who moved the rim? 3 ball. It'll go out of bounds, but it'll be Tucker ball. Good pass underneath. It'll be slapped out of bounds, and it'll still stay down there. It'll be Tucker's ball. Tucker will work it around. Shepard has it up top, setting the offense up. Kick it to Cole, back to Shepard. Patiently trying to run the offense, trying to get some things going, burn some clock down. It's 1:39 to go in the ball game. Score 74-50. They'll get it back court and set it up. Jump ball. Possession out going that way. It'll be Hapeville charter ball. Good defensive stand by Hapeville. Applying the pressure. Long three-pointer, he knocks it down.
Three-pointer for number 0, Nicholas Tolbert.
Tolbert's not afraid to put it up. He'll knock down the first one. Kenny Shepard. Oh, draw iron on the second one. Tolbert throws it over his head and turns it over. Oh, good move. The Euro hop. Oh.
Foul committed.
Knocks down the first one.
Nicholas Tolbert once again at the free throw line makes the first attempt. And the second one is also good.
Shepard will bring it up. Shepard goes to the hole. No call. Ref swallowed the whistle. He's ready to go home. Coach Hardy screaming, no shot. Don't foul. Coach Green was encouraging his player to get up on the ball. And he let him know. He said, get up on the ball, but he didn't say foul. Young man was a bit aggressive.
And we shut it back at the free throw line for the Tigers. Makes the first attempt. And makes good on the second. Basket scored by Nicholas Culver, 0.
Toper's going to the lane, throws it up. Rebound, follow up, good. DeMonte DeMore. And that's going to be it. With a final
Score. Tucker Tigers 79.
score of 79-59.